Okay. I hope I'm not getting too much into other people's personal business here. Trying to leave out names. Or at least names of people that are... Well, whatever, I don't think anything matters. That's a very vague statement. I don't think any of what I'm talking about really matters that much. But yeah. There's a movie out right now that I'd maybe like to go see called A Quiet Place Part 2. Funny story I actually have about that movie. So, A Quiet Place Part 1 came out like 3 or something years ago. And the whole premise of the movie is that everyone's super quiet because there's monsters that hear everything. And so the movie is like, the first 10 minutes of that movie is just pure silence. And when I went to go see that, if my brother or my mom are listening right now, they might think this part's funny in advance because they know what happened. We snuck in some goodies into the theater. And I brought like a seltzer water or like a Fresca or Coke or something. And again, the whole thing is that, oh, be super quiet so all the actors are not talking, there's no music, it's super quiet. And I have this can of Coke and I just just open it and my brother leans forward and just looks at me with this look on his face like, did you just do that? It's like, yeah, man. I want this Coke, man. I think it was like a LaCroix or something. Um, yeah, I'm a very silly person sometimes. I was very silly of me to do that. To just open up a can of Coke in a completely silent movie theater that's trying to be like tense, you know? Everyone's trying to be like, oh, the monsters. It's like building suspense the whole time. And I just crack open a can of Coke. And you know, it's similarly, I've done other things close to that. Um, like I've gone, like one thing I like to take to the theaters is McDonald's chocolate chip cookies. So since I used to go to a theater that was right next to McDonald's, which I don't anymore, but I used to, I would get some cookies and sneak them in. And man, that little baggie of McDonald's chocolate chip cookies is actually a lot louder in a quiet room. Because you whip it out and it is super loud. Um, there was a period of time where I was just a huge fan of cookies. I would say I'm still, obviously everyone loves cookies, but like I was like, my thing was like I wanted cookies. Like I would want like a cookie, not even like a soft cookie or like a double chocolate chip cookie or like a special cookie. I just wanted like a blue bag of Chips Ahoy. I just wanted um, just like your basic cookie. And another thing I'm a fan of are cupcakes, which is weird because it's like most people, if you ask them, hey, what do you like? They say like, oh, okay, I like brownies, or I like cheesecake, or I like cake, ice cream cake, tiramisu, macaroons, whatever. But not too many people are just like, just give me like a good old fashioned, like, you know, crispy cookie, you know? Um, a cookie is such a like basic little snack, you know? If you're thinking about like sitting down and having something nice, as far as like treats go, like if you're gonna use the calories and eat the sugar, you might as well have something that's like rich or something that's like your favorite. But for whatever reason, for a period of time, my thing was just cookies. You know, and again, it's not like people don't like cookies. People like cookies. I'm just saying that was like my thing. That was I should rephrase it. It was my go-to. My go-to was cookies. But yeah, and even like cake. Like I prefer, even now, I still prefer cupcakes over cake. Something about a cupcake is just like it's cooked more evenly. You know what I mean? Like a cupcake is. We're getting deep into cupcake theory now. A cupcake is like a ball of the edges. You know what I mean? Because you could have like a corner piece of a cake. And so I'm a corner piece guy. Some people are corner piece, some people aren't, you know. It's all just depends on your preference. No judgment either way. But I like a corner piece, a good corner piece. And a cupcake gives you a more like well-rounded, you know, profile of the edge piece. I don't even know if that's the proper way to phrase it. Remember, I've been up for a long time. Cut me some slack. I'm talking about the profile of cupcakes now. But yeah, you can get deep into cupcake theory, like how to eat the cupcake. Like some people, what they do is they take the top off or the bottom off or something, and then sandwich the frosting in between the top and the bottom or something to make a cupcake sandwich. There's like technique to it. I don't get into any of that. What I like to do is I like to just eat most. I just like to eat the top first, and then the rest is, you know, the bottom part is good. There's this place I like in Seal Beach called Jill's, or Sweet Jill's, and I like their strawberry cupcakes. And I like also strawberry ice cream. I didn't grow up really, because sometimes we'd get those Neapolitan ice creams going up, like the gallon thing. No, actually, you know what? I don't think we ever got the gallon, but we did get the, you know, the little box that had the chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. I never used to be a big fan of the strawberry, but as I got older, I got a what's the word? How do I phrase this? I'm sorry, I'm tired. I just developed a palate for like strawberry and cherry ice cream. Because as a kid, I was all about like, oh, let me get chocolate chip cookie dough and double fudge crunch and you know, chocolate ribbon caramel swirl. I just wanted like all the sugar as a kid. But now that I'm like a boring adult, I want butter pecan, pistachio, and chocolate mint, black cherry. I like moderate scoops. You know, I'll get down with the double scoop. Everyone's gotta have a double scoop every once in a while. But you know, it's a treat. I don't do ice cream every day. Wait, wow! I didn't know you can get on that. I really like how I can just kind of turn off and play this game. This is a nice. I should probably play this game even when I'm not recording. This is a good little disconnect game. You know what? For what it's worth, this guy. What's this guy's name? Like Alex something. His name's on the beginning of the video, or the beginning when you press start. He did a good job in whatever team made this. Even if these are just drag and drop assets, this is a good game. Okay, so what did we talk about? We talked about corner piece, talked about cupcakes, talked about ice cream. I guess I could talk about sushi. You could talk about anything, really. No one's here to tell me what to talk about. That's kind of up to me. But I'm gonna die, so my time's running out. All right, I'll stop the recording and do another one. And yeah, see where the morning. It's now the afternoon. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. Okay, I'll see where things take me from here.